Now, you might have noticed while dealing with Windows applications, like when you select a text box, generally the whole text inside the text box is highlighted, like you see in the figure at the bottom right. So, you know, when we do it in our program, we don't see something like that automatically. So the reason why is that you had to manually tell Visual Studio to do that. When somebody clicks on a text box having some numbers or letters in them, the whole thing should be highlighted. That's like a standard for Windows, highlighting the existing text when the text box receives the focus. And it's a simple thing to do. Basically, there's an event called enter. So like click or um, value change or something. So there's also another event called enter. Basically, whenever somebody clicks that text box, or the focus of the text box or the focus is on the text box, then do something. So that's the event called enter. And here the line of code uses that. So whenever the focus is on the principal text box, um, select everything in the text box. So that's called the select all method, where once somebody clicks it, principal text box dot select all brackets or parentheses basically selects everything in that text box. Also, let's for an example, let's say the monthly payment calculator, which we were doing before. um, so somebody enters some amount as principal, selects a 4-year term and hits calculate, and all the text in the label pops up, 5%, 6%, and all that. Now, if somebody selects any other term and does not click the calculate button, the monthly payments shown are not changed, right? And so if somebody else just came and looked at this, all these figures, all these numbers, they would say, oh, for let's say for a 2-year term, these numbers looks good. But the thing is, the numbers here are not for the 2-year term; they are actually calculated for the 4-year term. Since the person who was using this did not press the calculate button again after changing the term, they did not get updated. So that's kind of a tricky thing, might cause a lot of confusion. So to avoid that, what we should do is basically the easiest thing to do is clear the output, clear the results once something gets changed in this list box. So that's another event called text changed. So once the text is changed in some text box or list box, basically do something. Here, that something is just clearing out the whole text in the label called payments label. So once I or you or some user clicks something else than the highlighted item in the list box or some text box, um, the output gets cleared, the output gets reset. And that's basically due to the text changed event.